everybody, and welcome to Drury High School and the Buckybullet Gymnasium for tonight's boys matchup, the Western Mass Class C semifinal between the number 2-seeded Drury Blue Devils and the number 3 seed Indians of Ware High School. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Rick Boer, tonight joined by Mount Greylock girls head coach John Jacoby. John, you've been with us before. We love your color commentary. You've got such a knowledge of basketball that you bring with you that makes this broadcast so much stronger. Thanks for being here, John.
You're welcome.
These two teams have not seen each other. I myself like that because when you play the league games, it's you match. You don't want to play something you've already played twice. But Drury just snuck out the one slot, 2 over the 3 late in the season, John. That gives them the home game tonight.
Right. Now, that's a big advantage for Drury. They got the home game. They do have some common opponents. They played Hoosick. Both teams played Hoosick. Both teams were able to beat a very good Hoosick team. Southwick they played and a couple other common matchups, but it's good that they haven't played each other in the regular season. It's always a great thing. There's nothing better than tournament time, and thank you for having me here tonight.
The Granby is out of the Bi-County West and with Ware and also Palmer, Munson, Southwick, and Renaissance. Granby, 16-4, is the number 1 seed in Class C. Ware is the number 3. They finished right behind them, 15-4, 8-2 in the league. So a very, very good season for these kids. But what it all comes down to, I think, tonight, John, and what we'll find out is they have great size. And can Sam Mormon and Connor Hinkle take care of things. And what will Drury's pressure if Coach Reset decides to pull it out right away? What's it going to look like? How are they going to adjust to it? Because, as you know, John, you've heard it over and over again, teams from the Pioneer Valley have a lot of respect from Berkshire teams.
Yeah, Berkshire plays hard, and they play 94 feet most times, and that's the way Jack likes to play. Sam Mormon had a very good game against Hoosick that I saw recently, and he's going to need another big game tonight with the Ware having a big lineup. Connor Hinkle will give you everything he has and battle any size. He doesn't matter the opponent. And then the guards, Jorge had an incredible opening night in the tournament. It'll be interesting how Ware plays them, and if they do try to shut down Bond, what are they going to do to get their points? And hopefully Jorge can score like he normally can, and everybody else contribute.
Yeah, in the Hoosick Valley game, John, you're referring to, at halftime, only Bond and Mormon had scored. And again, in the quarters the other night against Maher, it's the same thing. So we're going to try to get a little bit balanced scoring. So we're going to turn it over to the athletic director here at Drury High School, Jeff Polari.
The Ware High School Indians to face off against the 2-seed, your Drury Blue Devils. This evening's winner will advance to the finals on Saturday afternoon and will face the top-seeded Granby Rams in the championship round. Please note, fans, the MIAA, North Adams Public Schools, and Drury promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and all spectators. We ask your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and a grounds for removal from the gym this evening. We ask that you please respect all players, coaches, officials, and game administrators. Noisemakers, horns, bells, or whistles are also prohibited and result in your removal from the gym tonight at Drury. On behalf of all of us from Blue Devil Athletics, we thank you for your cooperation. We hope you enjoy tonight's contest. And now let's meet your starters this evening. First for the visitors from Ware, at guard, a senior, number 23, Owen McKeever. At guard, a senior, number 3, Jason Bumper. At center, a junior, number 15, Jack Godrow. At forward, a senior, number 25, Justin Grout. And at forward, a junior, number 2, Brady Iman. Ware is led by head coach Eugene Rich. And now let's meet the starters for your Drury Blue Devils. At guard, a sophomore, number 10, Jorge Bond. At forward, a freshman, number 23, Mike Bullock. At forward, a junior, number 32, Connor Hinkle. At guard, a senior, number 20, 21, Sam Mormon. The head coach of the Blue Devils is Jack Brissett. Your officials tonight are Colin Downey, Bill Henry, and Kurt Chalana. At this time, fans, may I ask that you please rise, direct your attention towards the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Almost ready for action here at the Bucky Bullet Gym. The fans still filing in. This game, of course, is being played on Thursday the 20th due to the storms this week, John. And I told you off camera, it's just for some reason feels like a Friday. But here we go.
Yeah, no, it's a little disappointing that the Western Mass falls on vacation week, but we do have a pretty good crowd for students, a handful still coming in, and hopefully both teams are ready to play. This is, like I said earlier, nothing better than tournament basketball. Drury's been there plenty of times. Southwick has 3 seniors and 2 juniors, so they got an experienced team. Looking at the Ware Indians walk out, my guess is number 23, Owen McKeever, will be matched up against Jorge unless they go to zone. So it'll be interesting how they defend the Drury team.
Right. How much film have the coaches watched? And so much goes into to coaching, John, as you know, and we don't get to see it. The fans at home don't get to see it. Those of you watching, so much goes on in practice. So much goes on behind the scenes with coaches' meetings. But here we go. Winner faces top-seeded Granby on Saturday.
Yeah, number 3, Mumper, handling the ball. They're in a little weave action here. Drury in their traditional man-to-man.
Just a drive to the basket. The shot's blocked. Picked back up by the Indians on the floor. Is Hinkle. He gets the ball to Hobad.
No surprise, Hinkle's the first one on the floor for the Drury Blue Devils. Travel.
Good call by Kurt Chalana. James Varelis saw the opening but took the step.
Yeah, both teams feeling each other out. Only 28 seconds in and 2 turnovers, 1 each so far. No shots up yet.
McKeever, the senior. Hinkle shuts him off there. This is a drive right down, stolen away. Hinkle's got it. Gets it to Bond. Here comes Jorge. Goes up and he's fouled.
Yeah,
John, he has a knack of catching that. You know, great body control, and he can get the whistle.
Yeah, no, Jorge works really hard in the offseason. I see him at the Armory all the time working on his game. And, as a freshman and 8th grader, he was known for his three-point shooting. Now he's multitasking. He's going to the basket a lot harder and getting to the line a lot.
First one goes halfway down, as Bucky Bullet used to say, halfway down, in and out. During pressure situations, the game in fourth quarter, he has been to the line a lot. He's pretty automatic.
Yeah, no, like I said, he works hard at his game, and free throws are something everybody can work on.
It's Gaudreau. Gaudreau was the right to the hoop and laying it in. had a nice lane.
Yeah, the defense didn't
Was,
rotate over there
was
quick
Grout.
enough, and Grout had a wide open lane and got to the basket with Sammy a little late on defending, and he got an easy 2.
Knocked away. Will stay with Drury.
Ware looks like they're man-to-man. I wasn't sure if they might try a box and one with Drury being dominated by the outside scoring of Bond. But right now they got Gaudreau who can match up with Mormon. It's going to be a good battle all night long.
Connor Hinkle holding the ball over his head. Drives baseline. Goes up with his body. Shot won't go. Tipped up and coming away with it from Ware is McKeever. Straight ahead. And the lay-in is good. Nice pass.
Yeah, great ahead. Sammy was hustling back on defense, and it went right by his ear for an easy 2.
First bucket for Gaudreau, and it's 4-1 here.
Yeah, 2 layups so far for Ware. Drury's going to have to tighten up on the defensive end.
Pass
Good
up
backdoor
and
cut.
Hinkle puts it in on a beautiful pass by Bond. Nice bounce pass.
Yeah, good cut by Hinkle, and good job from Bond seeing him and getting an easy 2 right back.
Getting as many Blue Devils in the scoring column, Coach Rossette's going to appreciate very much. Takes a little bit of pressure off of Mormon and
well, they've
Bond.
all been here before. Everybody out there except for Sammy Bullitt played a lot.
Knocking down to 3 is Bumper.
Yeah, Mumper has a good touch on that first outside shot from either team.
Jorge drives, gets it back out to Hinkle. Bullitt had it. Coming away with his Hinkle. 10 on the shot clock. They had a couple of shots, John. They turned him down for passes.
Yeah, no, they're trying to get that perfect shot,
Yeah.
and they ran a flare screen for Bond, and Ware covered it pretty good. McKeever is on Bond, like I thought from the soccer days.
Hinkle
shot. Takes a 3, and Mormon,
nice Sammy Mormon
big
with
rebound.
Mormon on the floor with it. Hinkle trying to get it. Taken away. Guimon came up with it. Still has the basketball. 4:50 left, 7-3 Indians.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about being older, and this is an experienced class of Ware players.
Right down the lane.
Yep.
There's a 3 from the corner. Shot's no good. Going to get a second chance here. And Hinkle, I believe, John, had the possession. Coach Rossette saw call the timeout.
Yeah, no, down 7-3. They want the possession right there. Hinkle's been on the floor 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, he has.
Come up with 3 or 4 loose balls. And, you know, you got guys that play multiple sports. Hinkle plays baseball and has been in this experience. And he's played the last couple of years in Western Mass challenging teams. And, you know, he's showing that he's not afraid of the moment and getting all the hustle plays early.
Well, definitely a little bit smaller team, the Blue Devils, and certainly much younger, but that doesn't tell the story of the season. So there's a reason why they have seedings. There's a reason why you play the regular season. And if it wasn't for that last-minute change in 2 and 3, Drury'd be down in Ware tonight. So.
Well, I think Drury's league is a little tougher than Ware's overall, and that helped him with strength of schedule.
Yep.
There's so much that goes into the formula. Coach Downey of Drury does it all the time on his own, and I'm like, I'll wait until it comes out because they got so many factors that go in. But Drury getting the home gym makes a big difference, and even though Ware's off to an early start, I think being at home in the long run will hopefully help Drury, and they just got to get it going coming out of this timeout.
Yeah, they've got a couple looks. Hinkle missed a shot underneath. Sammy Mormon with a couple rebounds that didn't go, but they'll fall eventually.
Yeah, the Ware team looks much older and bigger, and Drury, though, has years of experience, even though their age.
Jorge's shot is good. He knocks down his first 3 shot.
Yeah, he's not afraid to knock it down a couple feet beyond the line, and they let him get a clean look, and he buried it.
These guys are pretty quick. They're good ball handlers, John. They run a nice offensive here on this weave. All the way to the hoop. Shot is up, no good. Rebound by Bond. No surprise. He and Sam Mormon 1-2 in rebounds.
Yeah, Jorge's bigger than he was. He's grown into his body as a sophomore, and he's getting it done on both ends of the floor on the rebounding.
Bullet shot is good. It's a 3.
Yeah, good job. Jorge drove a little bit and got a little opening lane for Bullet, and he knocked down his first jumper of the night.
Sammy, the 9th grader, he's been starting all year, John, and he's been a little bit quiet lately. Has not shot very much, but needs to take that shot, and he did.
And he's got it in his game to take that shot. They need someone to bury open threes when two guys go after Bond, and that's what they did there.
Great. Bullet shuts him off. McKeever gets it back to Gaudreau. Shot in the corner up, no good. Rebound by Bullet.
Yeah, they're rebounding good, boxing out good, and right now they've gone on a little run to take a 9-7 lead here.
Pass intended for a cutting Bullet. It's thrown well out of bounds by Hinkle. Another turnover by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, those are the little things as a coach. Hinkle drove baseline. As soon as he got to baseline, Bullet's got to get to the corner for him, and that pass eluded him, and he's just got to get to the corner. As soon as the ball's on the floor to the baseline, weak side guard should go to the corner for an outlet, and it was just misguided there.
So Colin Daly, the senior, in for Mormon, and Lucas Hamilton, the junior, in for Bullet. Shot is good. A nice open 3. Look, and Guimond knocks it down.
It's a great matchup early, 10-9. Bond forces a little bit. Good
the putback there by Daly almost went a little too hard off the glass.
Yeah, a little quick on his tip, but way to be there on the offensive boards. Number 10 in for Ware.
Varela stops. Pop's no good. Varela hasn't shot the ball very much lately either, but he can knock down an open 3 also.
Yeah, that was off the dribble. He doesn't usually do that. It's usually a kick out, but he nice steal.
Bond just steals it right out of Guimond's hands, and Jorge lays it up and in.
Good defense leads to easy offense.
11-10 Blue Devils, 1:44 left first quarter.
Yeah, good defense and good scoring by both teams. I think it's going to be a good night all night long.
There's a hard drive, but a block from behind by Bond. And even though they look a little bit smaller there, they get the most out of Bond, Hinkle, and even Bullet at their size, John, with rebounding.
Yeah, they, rebounding is about boxing out,
Inbounds
hustle.
pass was set to number 33, Orzelak, and he scores.
Yeah, they run some good sets out of bounds, and they run a good weave, dribble, drive offense, and they're getting good looks, and they got the lead back.
Braden Durant in the game. Jorge, shot is good. Same spot.
Another 23-footer. He's not shy. If he's got a look, he's going to let it fly. I'm surprised they're letting them get the ball that easily.
Shot is up, no good. Rebound Bond. They're getting some nice corner looks, John.
Yeah,
they're not knocking them down.
They haven't knocked them down yet.
Bond stops and pops. Won't go this time.
Yeah, good look again. Another deep one in and out.
And there's another one. Won't go. This time it's Durant.
Yeah, you got 42 seconds left, and they're going to slow it down and not try to get 2 for 1.
Half a minute left here in the first quarter. Blue Devils by a bucket, 14-12. Fast-paced.
Yeah, with Sammy on the bench, if Jorge doesn't get the shot, it'll be interesting who takes it for Drury. And McKeever comes up with a steal and a good pass.
He scores.
Yeah, you got 14 seconds to
Guimond.
answer it, but yeah, we got a tie game with 10 seconds left. And Jorge
stepped out.
Yep.
So not a good possession on the
no,
last
and Ware
two.
has 4 seconds left. They can get a good look in 4 seconds. He can go full court. McKeever's going to get a good deflection by Durant to take a little time off the clock.
That makes it a little bit more difficult.
But now they're in the front court with 1.5, and Ware ran a good set on the baseline. Let's see what they got on the sideline.
There's a block.
That's a apropos finish for the quarter, 14-14. I see 2 very well even-matched players. Sammy Mormon hasn't scored yet, and we need to get him going in the second quarter. But Ware's in for the fight tonight, 14-14 after 1.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with both clubs. The visitors came and got out to a quick start, and Drury fought back, and Jorge Bond certainly kept him in there with the threes. But turnovers, we don't do the turnovers. We don't have a full start. John and I are trying to do the scoring. Rebounds we can't do, and, of course, assists we can't do. But I can tell you, you're right about Connor Hinkle. He's been on the floor probably just a couple seconds longer on his feet, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, and I'm impressed with Jorge Bond defensive rebounding. Jorge is obviously very good on the offensive end, but he's got to get involved on the defensive end, and he's come up with a couple good weak side rebounding, and he's.
Well, I've seen steals before, John, but they usually poke away steals, not just grabbing the ball out of somebody's arms like he did. But
right, and then get an uncontested three. A couple easy baskets from Ware and a couple deep looks from Jorge, and we got a 14-14 game. And it's Drury's ball to start, and Sam Mormon back on the floor. I look and it's a tough matchup, but number 15, Gaudreau, is on the bench right now, but even they still have big guys on the floor. But I would go into Sammy with Gaudreau on the bench and see if he can take it inside and get a couple looks.
I know they reset the fouls, John, at the end of each quarter, but I can't remember a personal foul.
No, I don't remember one either. I think it was foul-free, and they go right into Mormon. But he doesn't get it. They barely get it out.
Varellis still looking for him, doesn't have him. Bullet shot, no good.
Yeah, I'd rather have Bullet catch and shoot that when he tried to shoot off the dribble.
Yeah.
And he had the shot early, but he didn't like it, so he took a dribble.
They're going to give that open shot. That's the third or fourth time they've missed that wide open look.
Yeah, 33's a bigger guy on Sammy a little bit, but he wasn't afraid to launch one.
Nice pass to Hinkle, and Connor puts it in.
Great cut by Connor. He drove baseline, and he got to drive down to the basket, and he did, and got an easy look.
Tied up, and it's going to stay with the Ware Indians.
Yeah, but Varellis tried to get the charge. Good non-call by the refs, and the ball went 50-50 and led to a jump ball. Early on, it looked like they were trying to get the ball in Mormon, but it was good to see them get a layup from Hinkle on that cut and drive. So they got the lead now, and now they need to string a couple together.
Go. Shot is up and no good. Nice box out there by Hinkle. Very strong. Jorge all the way to the hoop. Puts it up and in. Nice little spin there, John.
Yeah, no, that's a great move. Got around the first defender and saw the second defender coming over to help, and he avoided him and laid it in. Good opening minute and a half for Drury. They need a couple stops and string a little streak together.
Varellis defensively. There's Guimon trying to drive. And he travels.
Yeah.
And that was forced by Hinkle's effort.
Yeah, Connor helped off the ball and got a hand on the ball and led to the travel. And they're getting a couple stops, and now they got to keep going on the offensive end. 4-point lead. Second quarter after a tie game. It's a great opening minute and a half for the Drury Blue Devils.
Hinkle looking for Mormon. He's got Sammy. Gives it back up.
Yeah, they got Gaudreau back in the game, so Mormon didn't have much there.
Goes up and one! Sammy stuck with it.
Yeah, that was a great drive by Bond. He got all the way to the basket, threw up a little spin shot again, but Gaudreau had a help on the drive, and that left Mormon available on the offensive glass, and he got his first bucket and has a chance to get an and one. Both teams seem nice and calm out there, but Drury ups their game early in the quarter, and Sammy knocks it down. 7-point lead. Keep it going. You try to Ware no timeout. Let's keep it going, Drury Blue Devils. Nice start to the second quarter.
Bond is on Kosher. Oh, we got there's the first whistle, John.
Yeah, no, Gaudreau was posting up Hinkle, and Sam dropped down to try to help, and he reached in and got called for the first foul of the game. Second foul of the game.
He got one in the first minute the other night in the quarters, and then he played very clean the rest of the half.
I don't know who got the Ware foul, but his second foul of the game.
There's a block. It'll stay with Ware.
Yeah, Sammy had great position there. He kind of swung, and sometimes the ref can call it just on that motion.
Yes, exactly.
But he got away with it, and there was no foul called.
Guimond in the corner. They're not afraid to shoot the open shot. They're not afraid to drive.
That
Shot is no good.
Yeah, Sammy contested that one too, and he got a good defense on him without getting a foul. Varellis, open look, turns it down.
Up off the glass and in. Nice look. Nice feed by
no,
Varellis to Mormon.
Yep, that's 2 times in a row Sammy's got involved on the offensive end, and we got a 9-point lead. I'm a little surprised Ware didn't call a timeout yet, but they're going to let him go. They got a veteran class.
We got a timeout. That's a good coach. Coach saved them.
Yeah, that's a tough time.
It works both ways. So I mean, Jack saved his team earlier in the first quarter, and their coach is the same thing. So that's good coaching.
Yeah, no, that's the right call as a coach to get the timeout instead of losing the possession, especially with Drury going on a 9-0 run to start it. But it could have been called a jump ball because 2 guys were going at it, but they gave them the timeout before the jump, and Ware will try to regroup after a tough opening 3 minutes in this fourth quarter that sees Drury go on a 9-0 run.
John, I was actually told several years ago when the Greenfield Green Waves girls program was on the incline, and their coach had made a statement. And a coach can answer this more than an analyzer like myself can. What is it so different about boys and girls basketball in Berkshire County, where some, not all, but some of the teams in the Pioneer Valley said, I want to play the Berkshire teams. I want my independent schedule to be this is before they change the format. Is it physicality? Is it speed? Is it the youth programs? I can't put a finger on it, but is there any such thing?
I think for years the girls program especially just had teams that know how to compete and play hard. When you go down, before we started these new formats, you go down into the Springfield area and the Valley League and stuff like that, you'd see a lot of zone, not a lot of pressure. The Berkshire County plays 94 feet, boys and girls, and play hard all the time, and that'll get you ready for the tournament.
There you go, yeah. Varellis shuts off. Oh, that's a travel. Yeah. Colin Downey saw it and called it.
Yes, Sammy did a good job getting in the lane, made him take one more step.
Drury has created a lot of havoc.
Their defense has helped get them the lead, and they've gotten some good looks. Bond a good look off the timeout.
In and out.
In and out. We've said that a couple times. The Ware players were battling each other. They're looking for a foul, but 2 Ware players went for the rebound, and that was a travel. Good call by the refs.
Bond will put the ball in play. They have a nice inbounds play. Mormon goes off the glass a little hard, but Hinkle, they're going to reset, and it's stolen away.
Yeah, Bond, good job looking in, but Gaudreau read it better than Sammy did and stepped in front of him.
And Mormon comes away with it.
Good quick break.
Hinkle, nice stutter.
Yeah, Bullock got to the corner that time. Travel on Sammy, got away with it. Good hustle.
He did. Here's Bond for 3. Drains it.
That's a big possession. You play it to the whistle. Sammy got the second chance, found Jorge for an open 3. Big run by the Drury Blue Devils.
They've gone cold from the floor. There's a nice spin move. There's a block by Mormon. He's had a slew of blocks already, John.
Yeah, I mean, Ware looks like they're trying to get the ball inside, and they're forcing it a little too much. And in the early going, they were getting good looks inside and getting good looks outside. They
Drury
still haven't
look exceptional.
Yeah, their defense has turned this game into a double-digit lead.
It's going to go the other way. They can't catch a break right now.
Yeah, no, good hustle by Gaudreau going after the rebound, but he tipped it out of bounds, and Drury gets another stop. You want to keep this momentum going if you're the Blue Devils, and Ware's got to find
stop
an
at
answer.
a score and a stop at a score, and that's what they've done so far here in the second quarter. I'm sorry. Yeah, I put it on the floor twice.
Yeah, no, when you drive baseline, if you get caught, pick up your dribble, you often get in trouble there. Jorge tried to cut back door, and Ware did a good job taking it away. And Sammy got himself in trouble and put it on the floor again, and Ware gets the ball back.
McKeever will walk the ball up, guarded by Varellis.
There is no panic on Ware, though, even though they're down 12, and they run a play for Mumper, and he misses after hitting
Missed
one
badly
or
on
two
that one,
early.
yeah. Shot goes up, no good. Daly looking for it, but good shot, just blocked, that's all.
Yeah, you got to go up
I'm glad
right
to see
with
Hamilton actually put the ball up.
it. Yeah. He got caught in between. He had to go up right away, and the defense reacted and recovered, and he couldn't get the shot off. But good look inside.
Good D by the Blue Devils here.
Wow.
Oh, how he got that in, I don't know, but that was Guimon again.
Yeah, better offense by Guimon. That was a hard look, and they end the dry run for Ware.
Got a block on 23. 23 is Owen McKeever.
Yeah, and Owen was a heck of a soccer player. We played Ware this year, and he was their best player on the team. And no surprise he's covering Bond, but that's his first foul. No, that's his second foul. He must have got one earlier I missed. So that'll be interesting if he can get a third one on him before the end of the quarter.
Jorge's shot, back iron, no good.
You know what happened there? They ran the play too good, and Jorge was too wide open because that's his first long miss of the day, and he had a lot of legs on that one. But great play by Drury, just couldn't capitalize.
Drury shut off the back door there. They're going to have to reset. He's Guimon. Oh.
Yeah, that's 2 on Sammy now.
Yeah, he advertised that one, though.
Yeah, well, he had 3 or 4 nice blocks, and he just got a little greedy there. That one, you just square up your body and let your size intimidate him, but he's staying in the game with 2.
My guess is that Hinkle's going to just catch a little breather over there and get back in
They
there.
might let him stay in for one more offensive trip, but he's already maybe going to the bench. Yep, I mean,
There we
going
go.
to the floor.
Yeah. Justin Grout with his third point, first free throw. First time to the line for the Indians tonight. He'll get a second one. Well, Mormon will sit with the 2 personal fouls here at the 2:17 mark of the second quarter. Grout knocks them both down.
Yeah, they cut it the lead to 8, and this next 2 minutes will go a long way to see what kind of second half we're going to have. But we have a great ball game brewing. Turnover. No, they didn't come up with a turnover. They got a deflection, but the ball went out of bounds on Ware and Drury. They got Colin Daly inside. I think they're going to look to try to get an inside-out look with you got Viralis and Bond most likely to take the shot here, unless they choose to get Connor inside. Yeah, they cut back door on Daly, and Viralis had the ball stolen away from him, and Ware's trying to answer with a little run of their own. They got 4 in a row.
Good, big possession here, I think, to end this first quarter. 2 team fouls each school.
Yeah, and McKeever got both for Ware, and Mormon got both
Knocked
for
away,
Drury.
but they recovered. Blocked again.
Yeah, no, Drury's had a lot of hands on balls and shots and passes, and they're doing it on the defensive end.
A little too hard. And it's going to go off of Daly.
Yeah, he went up to try to get the rebound. He was thinking about tipping it again, and he needed 2 hands on the ball, and he lost it. But good position by Daly again. He's going to get one of those and put him back.
26-18 Drury, 1:10 left, second quarter. Class C, Western Mass semifinals. And we got a foul on Daly. And going to the line is going to be Gaudreau.
Yeah, they hadn't gone to the line in the last minute. They're going to go for their first 4 trips of the night. Let's see if Gaudreau is going to be able to cash it in. And that would be a 5 or 6-0 run for the Ware after Drury had a long run in the second quarter. Little long with it.
That makes them 2 for 3 from the line.
Ramel Alvarez gets in for Jorge. No, Jorge's still in. He took out Viralis. Yeah, no, he's just talking to Coach Reset. I didn't think they'd take Jorge out with him not in any foul trouble.
1 out of 2 for Gaudreau. He's got 3 points on the night.
Drury's going to try to get 2 for 1 here. If I know Jack, they got 52 seconds. They'll get a quick look here and get the ball back for one more possession. And maybe not, because they're going to get under 35 now.
Hinkle right down the lane. Stop goes up. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, though.
Now they got the last possession if they want to wait, but Ramel shoots.
Won't go. Daly fighting for it. Still on the floor.
Good hustle by both teams.
Here comes Ware.
Yeah, they get the ball for the last shot if
Kosher.
they want it.
Guimon down low. They're going to get that open shot again for the corner.
And they're going to get their offensive rebound. 10 seconds on the clock. Travel. Drury gets the
Now
ball.
Drury's going to get the last shot,
Yep.
we hope.
And they got, nope, Braden Durant going in.
Yeah, put a shooter in there.
Yep, they got 3 shooters for sure. I don't know. Connor's made 1 or 2 threes this year, but I don't know about Lucas Hamilton from 3. But they got 7 seconds. Durant has the ball.
And it goes the other way. That was a big possession, John.
Yeah, no, that was a 4 to 5 point swing. Steal by the senior McKeever on the younger Durant, and he laid it in at the buzzer, 26-21 at half. I feel Drury had a great second quarter, but the closing minutes, Ware did a great job to get back in this game. And going into halftime, Ware's got to feel pretty good of only being down 5 after being down double digits.
Yeah, they were down 11 or 12.
Yeah, they were down 12, I think, is the high for the lead. And Ware looks calm, even down 12. They're a good coach team, and they've got good upperclassmen. They started all juniors and seniors, and it's a dogfight. Yep. Drury had a great opening 4 minutes of the second quarter, and it would have been nice for them to keep that run going, but Ware responded, and it looks like we're set up for a great second half.
I think we will, John. So we're at halftime here at Drury High School. We're going to take a quick break. It's Drury 26 and Ware 21. Don't go away. We'll be right back with second half action. Welcome back to Drury High School, the Bucky Bullet Gymnasium for the boys Western Mass Class C semifinals between Ware High School and the Drury Blue Devils. It was 14-14 at the end of the first quarter. Drury with a nice run, opened it up, had a double-digit lead of 12 points. Halfway through the second quarter, had a horrible offensive and defensive run at the last couple of minutes, I would say. John Jacoby, who's joining us tonight, and it's 26-21 Blue Devils. I'll just run down the scoring really quickly. First of all, for Ware, they were led by Brady Guimon, their junior, their top scorer this year. He's got 7 points, 4 for Justin Grout, 3 for Jason Bumper and Jack Gaudreau, and a bucket apiece for Owen McKeever and Alex Orzalik. For the Blue Devils, Jorge Bond, red hot in the first quarter, 14 first half points, 5 for Sam Mormon, 4 for Connor Hinkle, and a 3 for Sam Bullitt for their 26. And Drury will have possession of the basketball.
Yeah, you know, the first quarter went back and forth. In the second quarter, we saw a bunch of streaks. Basketball is about answering streaks, and it's Drury's turn, hopefully now, with the ball to start the quarter.
Hinkle to Bond. Jorge to the hoop. Goes up. Offensive foul.
Yep. They took McKeever off Jorge and put the bigger Guimond on him, and then McKeever slid over to take the charge. That was a big call that went against Jorge because that could have been McKeever's third foul.
That's Bond's first personal foul, first for the Blue Devils. Varela's trying to deny Gaudreau the basketball. Bullet all over Guimon. They play catch. Guimon drives baseline. Back to Gaudreau. Back to Guimon. They just go back and forth.
5 seconds left on the shot clock. Patience again from the Ware Indians.
Shot is in and out, no good. Rebound by Hinkle.
Big rebound there. That was up for grabs for a second, and Hinkle grabbed it. Great take.
Beautiful. Shot off the glass.
Hesitation dribble sets up the drive for Bond, and that's the first bucket of the second half, 7-point lead. That was a big bucket because Ware was on a 6-0 run to end the quarter, and Drury ended that run.
Grout in the corner. And
Tough foul right there. Hinkle and the big guy Gaudreau were going after the ball, and they both got there at the same time.
It's going to be Connors.
But they said Connor got there a little late and had the contact. First foul is not bad for Connor this late in the game, though.
Good recovery there by Hinkle. Almost a steal. Drive to the hoop. Baseline spin. Nice move there.
Yeah, it looked like he could have taken an extra step there, but no call and a bucket for Ware to answer the 2-2 in the quarter. Nice pass.
Beautiful pass to Mormon.
That's a great pass, getting the ball inside to Sammy. Great pass by Varelis.
Shot is up, no good. Good shot. Bond comes away with it.
Another hesitation move, and he gets the foul off Gaudreau.
That's what he's good at, John. We said that earlier in the game. He'll go back to the line.
Well, they put the bigger Guimond on him, and instead of trying to get the shot over the bigger, taller guy, he's been using his hesitation move, one for a layup and now for 2 free throws.
It was 1 out of 2 the first time, and he's hoping now he can make it 1 out of 2 on this trip to the line.
Yeah, he's right on target, just a little long on both his misses. And nothing but net. You make an adjustment. He's right on target. That's the important thing, and he'll be a key at the line if the score remains the same.
31-23. They got the ball into Gaudreau, and he used his big frame to go up, and he drove the foul.
Yeah, no, it was 3 Drury Blue Devils confronting him, and Hinkle found the follow again, and not happy with the call. Good lob inside to Gaudreau, and Hinkle gets 2 quick ones after having none in the first half.
And he gets a good shooter's roll there, and he's 3 for 3 from the line. 2 for 3 from the line.
Yeah, he's got a good touch from the line for a big guy. That could be your weapon.
Here comes some pressure. Drury breaks pretty easily. Bounce pass to Mormon. Goes up and scores. Nice feed again from Varelis.
Yeah, Varelis is setting the tone and is passing inside to Mormon. Good senior leadership from Drury.
Had to thread the needle on that one. That was close. Shot in the corner is no good. Rebound by Sammy Mormon.
Yeah, tough
Stolen
pass.
away. Blocked by Mormon.
Yeah, Mormon recovered nicely. You don't want to make an outlet pass across the court. He did, and he didn't get away with it.
He's going to be off on that one. But there to pick up is a nice. It goes down as an offensive rebound and a putback for Sam Bullitt.
Yeah, no, Bond kind of forced it a little bit off the pull-up 3, and Bullitt was there. Drury's been doing a great job all night on the offensive and defensive boards, weak side. Any weak side rebound, I see Drury having a main advantage, probably out-rebounding Ware by almost double digits, and Ware's a much bigger team when they started the game. But Drury's boxing out and getting all those loose balls, and that led them to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, there's been times where Sam Bullitt and Connor Hinkle, they both play a lot bigger, John. And, of course, like you said, Sam Mormon may end up being the rebounding king of the Blue Devils this season, but if he's right behind him, it's going to be Jorge Bond. It's 1-2.
Well,
it's scoring and rebounding.
You know what? You want 5 players to rebound. You want everybody. They're playing man-to-man, so you box out and you have 5 players rebound. And Bond could not rebound like this as an 8th grader. He got better last year as a 9th grader, and now Bond is just doing it on both ends of the floor, which is a tribute to working hard. His rebounding has impressed me today.
4:55 left, third quarter, just underway here in the second half. The winner plays Granby, the number 1 seed in Class C, at a site to be determined on Saturday, the 22nd.
I'm looking at the stats that I found on Mass Live, and Gaudreau only has 6 made free throws. He must have been injured this year because he's got a good touch from the line. It'll be interesting. Ware calls a timeout to stop the Drury run, and let's see what they come out of the timeout with.
So both teams get a little breather, and we'll see what Ware has come up with here. Drury still with their starters out there. Connor Hinkle, playing with 2 personal fouls. Sam Mormon playing with 2 personal fouls. Owen McKeever playing with 2 for Ware.
Good defense by Varelis. Drury's
Makes a
playing
reset.
man, but they switch up on all screens
10 on
up
the shot
top.
clock.
McKeever open. Right on target, but weak side
Nice.
rebound to Bullet.
Oh, you got away with one there.
Yeah.
Jorge loses the ball. He tried to get it to Mormon, lost the handle on it.
That possession was misguided the whole way, and Ware came up with the
Kosher
turnover.
all the way to the hoop. Oh, that's a beautiful lay-in by that young man. Brody Kosher, the junior, with his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, no, for your first bucket of the night, that was pretty impressive. Got behind the defense and laid in and off the glass with a little spin.
Coach yelling instructions.
Nice up and under, in and out for Varelis.
Boy,
as,
that was halfway down, John, and out.
Drury's running the old-fashioned whale play and got a good look for Varelis on a backdoor screen. Good defense by Sammy again, but Ware
Away with it
recovers.
comes Ware. Done on a block by Mormon.
Tried to make the same move, and Sammy adjusted, let him go, and think he had it, and then he got the block, and but it remains Ware ball.
Alex Orzalak, the junior, back into the game. Played a little bit in the first half. Gaudreau trying to spin.
Travels. Moved it. He gave a little bunny hop there, and the ref on the far side of the court caught it.
Drury by 5, 26-21 at the half, and up 8 right now, 35-27 is directing traffic as the quarterback, Jorge Bonds, says, get up there, guys. I'll take it from here. Hinkle goes up and he's fouled. Nice look there by Bullet. Saw an open cutting Hinkle.
Yeah, the ball movement was great there. Sammy came up to set a screen, and a Ware player lost his footing. Jorge drove by him, had a cutting Bullet back door, and Bullet got a Hinkle coming down from the elbow to the lane, and Hinkle's to the line for the first time tonight.
Kind of goes the line a lot. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. I don't know what his percentage is, but it's very good, John.
You know, that's a good rotation right there. I just look at how they shoot the ball, and hopefully they got the confidence to stay with it. And
drains them both.
Barely touched the rim there. Big 2 free throws right there, back up to a 10-point lead.
37-27. 3 minutes left here, third quarter. Gaudreau gets shut off.
Sammy Mormon picks up his third foul on Kosher's drive to the basket. Kosher's been looking to get to the basket more. He's made one, and now he's at the free throw line for 2. More importantly, Sammy Mormon picks up his third foul, and at this time it looks like Jack is going to let him play with 3. I think Sammy's had 5 or 6 blocks, and sometimes that gets you in a mood that you think you can get everything, and he got him with the body there.
Yeah, you got to play smart from this point on now, both he and Hinkle. That's the way they play the game, John. They play so hard.
Yeah, you know, you got Colin Dilly and Hamilton that step in for a few minutes, but you want them out on the floor when it's crunch time.
1 out of 2 for Kosher.
And they're going to have to play smart here. Especially Sammy, who picked up his third there. Pick and roll, nothing there.
Got a touch foul on Kosher. That's going to be the 3rd team foul for Ware. The Blue Devils with 4 team fouls here in the third quarter. So they will be sending the Indians to the line on the next foul.
The refs have been letting them play right there. Bond attacked the basket a little bit. Nice play.
Hinkle, nice inbounds pass right to Connor, and he puts it in.
Yeah, he set a screen for Mormon and then bounced back, and they didn't cover the bounce back, and he was wide open for a wide open layup. Good play out of bounds there by Jack Brissett and the Drury Blue Devils.
Got away with one there and a travel. That possession was not looking good for Drury, and they're going to come away with the basketball.
Yeah, the first time I've seen the coach from Ware upset with some calls, and that one Jorge got a foul up top. They let it go, and then the next it's not, I don't know if that was the referee's call there, but the ref saw the travel and he called it, but Jorge got away with one there. Big possession here, down 11. Ware plays with an even heartbeat, but I don't know if they have it in them to go on a big run. Oh, turnover, though. Big possession.
Nice bounce pass. And Gaudreau wanted the N1, but couldn't get it to fall. He'll go back to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, that's actually Guimond going to go to the line, but it was a great run out by Ware. McKeever is calm and just plays the game nice and smooth.
Oh, it's Guimond. I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, they're both 6'2", 6'3". They're easy to tell apart.
Yeah.
But Guimond's a little thinner and plays outside a little bit more. But he's been to the line tonight. But good. They got good touch. Everybody's shooting the ball with good rotation, and both teams have made more than 60%. I would say so far. 10-point game again. Every time Drury has a chance to open it up a little bit, they let Ware hang around, and we'll see what happens here.
1:53 left here in the third quarter.
Inside to Sammy, tough pass, but they got away with it out of bounds off Ware.
Ill-advised pass, in my opinion, and probably Coach Rissett's opinion.
Well, if he's one-on-one, that's fine. You got to read the weak side defender, and he read the lob, and lucky they didn't come away with a steal. Sammy inside. Nope. They set a screen for Bond and try to open up Sammy inside, and Ware did a good job defending it.
Nothing there. Drury's going to just take their time.
5
on the
seconds
shot clock.
Back
Bounce
door.
pass. Beautiful.
Ferrellis has had a great third quarter.
He's
had
John.
3 great passes.
Great assists.
Good defense on this side of the floor. He's had a big quarter for not scoring a lot. He's having a great game. Good defense once again by Drury. Out of bounds off Drury, though, but make Ware earn everything on this end of the floor. They're going to take out Mormon with 1:10 left would be my guess. Nope, they're going to Bullet.
I was talking to the guys at the scorers table, John, before the ball game, and I was also talking to David Rissett, Coach Jack's brother, and I said, can Drury handle the size? Can they handle Drury's defensive pressure?
Right.
Shot is
another weak side rebound from Drury. They've been rebounding great on the weak side boards all night long.
Under a minute here in the third.
Both ends of the floor. Double screen for Jorge. He's going to just take the open lane. Good pass to Hamilton.
He's got to go up strong.
Yeah, if he caught the ball a little cleaner, he would have had a better look. He had to adjust it, and he couldn't lay it in. Good pass by Jorge. They get the ball back one more time, though.
Second chance. And scoring.
Yep, that's the first.
Orzelak.
That's the first time a long shot has come back to the shooter, and they didn't box that one out because Sammy flew out to block the shot. But they get the ball and see if they can put one in at the.
Drury does not want to have happen right here what happened in the last quarter.
Yeah, they got the ball in Bond's hands. Flare screen, jump shot.
And he got it. Huge basket by Bond there. He's just amazing.
Yeah, no, if Bond gets an inch, he's going to knock it down. That was a great flare screen. Ware should have switched on Bond, and then Drury would have looked to get the ball inside. But they got Bond, their best scorer, outside for a wide-open 3 with less than 4 seconds left, and knocked it down for his first 3 of the third quarter, and they opened up a 12-point lead. It'll be interesting what Ware does because they've played half court the whole game, down 12 with 8 minutes left. I don't think it's in their forte. Drury handles pressure well, haven't seen it all year in the league they play in. It'll be a taller mountain for Ware to climb, but I have been impressed with Ware's composure all night long. Nothing seems to faze them. But so now they've found themselves down 12. We'll see what response they have.
And John, I was taking a look today myself at some of the scores from the regular season that Ware played. And, there are a lot of games that really weren't that close. So, how many times have they found? They've lost a couple of really close ball games, too, of the 4. So are they they're not a comeback team.
Right. No, Munson.
They haven't had that opportunity.
Yeah, Munson's a team. They played back-to-back or within 3 games. One they lost 50-48. One they won 54-51. Those were the 2 only close games that I saw on their whole schedule. They actually gave Granby a battle. They lost by 13. Granby's here watching the game tonight next to us. Right now, Granby's probably rooting for Ware to come back because Drury has been in the finals, and that'll set up for a great match if Drury can hold on to this lead.
Fourth quarter action, Class C, semifinals. Shot, no good.
Much better job by Sammy. Good run out, but Gaudreau, good.
Nice interception by Gaudreau.
Good job getting back. Good defense by Sammy.
Stolen away by Bond. Can't get it to go, though.
Yeah,
coast to coast. Did everything he had to do for a layup.
You don't want to delay the clock this much time left, but they both took – Drury took 2 quick shots on both possessions so far and came up empty. Another big rebound from Sammy.
He's just dominating the boards again.
McKeever, another turnover for an uncontested layup. I mean, Bond has handled the ball well against this Ware defense, but McKeever has caused 2 turnovers when other guards are bringing it up.
Nice feed. Bond scores again.
Yeah, no, the Drury's passing
Big night
the
for
ball.
Ware.
Drury's passing the ball inside very well tonight. That's a great, easy bucket to answer that bucket by Ware.
Nice lay-in there.
Yeah, Kozier's impressed me in this second half going it up. Sammy was a little hesitant there to defend with 3 fouls, and he got it to go.
Yeah, Kozier with 5 second-half points here for the Indians.
And he's just creating. So, he's made 2 layups and 1 out of 2 from free throw. Sammy handling the ball up top there. Pick and roll. Nothing there. Ferralis, good take.
That's the second time he's had him halfway down John and out.
Yeah, no, he's had 2 great looks, and both of them go inside out. He needs a little ball luck. Good drive by McKeever. Down to 8 now.
46-38.
Big possession, in my opinion, here from Drury because Jack's going to go to a timeout, I think, if they don't score here. They need a good look here. They got all 5 starters out there. They're slowing it down a little bit. Ooh, tough pass. Oh, and it's going to be stolen.
And taken away the other way.
You know what? Sammy Bullitt did a great job getting back. If he hung out, held his head, thought Sammy was going to save the ball at midcourt, he wouldn't have been back there. He forced the turnover. That was a turnover led by the freshman getting back on defense. Big play by Sammy Bullitt there. Drury gets the ball back.
Alvarez will come in and give a little breather to Varellis.
Yeah, Romy saw a lot of time early in the year when there were injuries, and good to see him get some minutes and give Varellis a blow. They got Sammy posting if they want it.
Mormon goes up. You're going to have a foul. Got him with the body.
Yeah, the guy on top got away with a nice block, but the guy low got him with the legs. Called right away by the ref, and that's one that was definitely a foul, but sometimes they let him play on. But they called the foul, and Sammy can earn it from the free throw line. Sammy making a big free throw. His touch has been so much improved from his earlier years at Drury. Let's see if he can cash in both.
Drury trying to make it a double-digit lead again here. 5:05 left of the ball game, and more
little
bit
long. Turnover.
Great job created by Connor Hinkle.
Yeah, going after a 50-50 ball. He tied it up for a second. The Ware kid ended up winning the ball, but quickly threw it away because he was fuddled by Hinkle's pressure.
They get out to Sam Bullitt. To Hinkle, they're going to look for Bond.
Timeout. Nope. Yep, he called timeout. He got stuck with no
They
one
got
to pass the
yeah.
ball. Jack
Another
loves
good coach's timeout.
Jack loves his timeouts and likes to keep them for the end of the game. But right now, the possession was more important. I saw the timeout coming before it happened because Hinkle had no one to pass it to. It would have been a turnover. Coach Reset saves another possession for the Drury Blue Devils.
Drury with a very, very good home record this year, John. A loss to Pioneer Valley, which is totally understood. Maybe we'll see. Maybe the best Division V boys team in the state. We'll find out in a couple of weeks. But
I went to the Pioneer tournament game last year. Drury had a slight lead at halftime, and Pioneer just took over in the third and fourth quarter. Won a game, and they're the real deal. Drury faced them twice. That's what gets you ready for games like this, is playing teams like that. Like Drury has a well-balanced team. They got Bond handling the ball. You got Hinkle's toughness. You got Mormon's size, and you got a lot of good athletic guards to play their roles. And but Drury playing Pioneer twice this year has helped them get ready for games like this.
Drury is with four of their starters, Varelis on the bench, and Romy Alvarez still out there.
Yeah, they got three guys lining up in a stack, and Bullett's the only one on the weak side. I think they're just going to get the ball in and then try to get it to Jorge. Going the other way. Romy. Nice. The little late
Picked
on
off.
the pass.
Yeah.
Gaudreau is a goalie, and he has quick reflexes. Hinkle makes a pass a split second earlier. They would have had a layup. Gaudreau read the play. Travel. Moved both his pivot feet.
Yeah, Gaudreau waited and waited and waited, and then he moved his feet.
It's amazing how many kids don't think they travel, but he moved both his pivot, and that's an automatic travel at any level. Maybe not youth level, but in this level. We had a little lull here from a bucket. Next basket's going to be a big key. It's either going to get to double digits or down to 7 or 6. So big bucket coming up next.
Bullet goes up, no good.
Oh, Sammy could have picked up his fourth going off the offensive rebound, but get away with it. McKeever with the ball. 9-point game.
To the hoop. Nice dish down low, and it won't go rebound by Mormon.
Yeah.
Could have cut it even more as Gaudreau couldn't convert there.
Yeah, Gaudreau was trying to get the and one, and if he just went and made the layup, he would have had a better chance. But easy drive for Jorge. Big back and forth possession. Gaudreau missed the layup, and Jorge gets a wide open
Back to
layup.
double digits at 11, 49-38,
Yeah,
3:35 to go.
And the clock is slowly ticking away because there's been no high action in this game in the fourth quarter. Drury's been slowing it down a little bit. Ware is in no hurry, and now they call timeout down 11. Now they got to pick up the pace a little bit because, it felt like there were 5 minutes left in the game, but it's down to 3:35, and Ware is going to run out of time. Drury's a veteran team. They've played with this type of lead before. Be interesting if Ware puts some pressure on because we haven't seen it all night.
So one of the things we haven't done tonight is plugged in our weekly show, High School Basketball Weekly. So if you love listening to and viewing the high school games that we show here on Northern Berkshire Community Television, channel 1302, you certainly love High School Basketball Weekly, shown every Thursday night at 7:30, replayed on Saturday morning at 10 and Sunday evening at 7. That's High School Basketball Weekly here on channel 1302, Northern Berkshire Community Television. John, just at the last time we were talking about Drury's home schedule, they lost. They lost home and away to Pioneer. They lost to absolutely one of the best, if not the best, team in Monument Mountain in the opener, in which they had a 1-point lead in the third quarter.
Yep.
Just didn't finish at the end. Probably the toughest loss was a game that Coach said didn't think they should have lost, and that was a 66-63 loss at Greenfield in overtime in a game they led all the way to the very end. Greenfield caught them at the end, but they took care of business here. So,
yeah, it'll be interesting what Ware does coming out of timeout. Three-pointer, nothing. Romy, big rebound.
Nice rebound, gets it to Bond.
Little trap, and McKeever, another steal.
And he misses it.
Good hustle by
Pull
Bond,
it.
getting back and not fouling.
Here comes him. Got to watch out from behind.
Timeout. Yeah,
Another steal.
Bullet took 2 dribbles into the heart of the defense. He needed to pull up before he got that close. And
Nice dish down low.
let's see who gets it. Hopefully Bullet.
I think it is.
No, they called it on Mormon. It looked like it was on Bullet. It was 50-50, and I was waiting to see what the refs put up for numbers, and they went to Mormon. Mormon's got a face like, who, me? And I thought it could have went to Bullet.
Justin Grout at the line. A little short on this one. They need everything from the line.
I feel like they got Viralis back in the game. Romy gave a good couple minutes. I feel like Ware's going to put the pressure on. They're pretty athletic. They just haven't played full court yet.
Yep. 1 out of 2.
It's going to be a half-court trap, it looks like. He had him on the give and go, but it was a 50-50 pass. Good decision. Viralis has made good decisions this half. He might have had him, but he might not have had him, so no maybe passes with a 10-point lead. Good end one. Little long.
Shot's going to be long.
Great box out by Hinkle, and that let the ball get to the corner to Bond, who takes a tough three. Short, another rebound.
Putback is good.
Yeah, that's a big possession by Connor Hinkle, the junior forward, who plays much bigger than his actual
He's in double
size.
figures, John, with 10. They gave up the shot underneath the glass, John. Fear of a blocked shot.
I've known Connor his whole life, and it doesn't surprise me that he's having a big game for the Blue Devils tonight.
Oh, nice spin. It just won't go. They've missed some fairly easy shots, John.
Yeah, no, with Sam in there before he was in foul trouble, they were afraid of him. That time he got to the basket and rushed it, thinking Mormon might go for the steal. And Mormon, with 4 fouls, let him go, and he unfortunately laid it up a little short.
This is an aggressive, very athletic team.
Great
Dish,
pass.
beautiful dish to Mormon. And that could be the seal of the deal here.
Yeah,
53-39 Blue Devils. What a beautiful feed.
You look at the last 3 possessions or baskets from the Drury Blue Devils. Driving layup by Bond. Connor Hinkle offensive rebound layup. And then Connor Hinkle driving and getting a player to help and dishing it off for Sammy Mormon. Their last 6 points have been right near the basket, laying in the bunnies and opening up a 14-point lead.
Yeah, Connor Hinkle has really stepped it up.
I coached 7 years here at Drury, and I had the privilege of coaching his dad his sophomore year before Jack Reset took over the program his junior and senior year. But his dad was undersized and played a 4 for me, and Connor's, was always big growing up, but he's undersized at the high school level now. But his size is only a number. I've had great players at the Drury. My 7 years at Drury, I had Mike Wood, who was an undersized 4 that nobody wanted to be covered by because he just played the game like an animal. Connor plays that same way, old style mentality, and it's great to see. And he was injured at the beginning of the year, and I think that injury, and they had, that gave some time and minutes for players that weren't getting it, and now that they're healthy.
For the program, it's gonna make them a better team, not just now in the postseason, but for a year or two to come. And I felt so bad when I found out that Miles Beauchamp wasn't going to be able to go this winter. He averaged doubles last year as a junior. Nice spin move and a foul.
Yeah, Miles had a tough injury in soccer this year. I had the privilege of coaching him in soccer, and the goal was he'd be back before basketball, but it took a little bit longer. And then when he did come back, he ended up getting mono, and it's just a tough senior year. He had a very good junior year. You got that right.
McKeever, first time to the line, misses the first one. He'll get one more.
Yeah, you know what? When you're down 14, the free throws get a little tougher because you're chasing, and you got to make them, and you know it. He got 1 for 2, I can tell by the rotation. Full court pressure, little late, 13. Hinkle, the jack of all trades, brings it over half court. Gets it to Bond, and they don't want to foul him. And
he did a great job taking some seconds off there, John.
Right, and right now, Bond dribbling in a mess. Timeout by Jack saves another possession. Right now, though, Ware only has one foul. So with 109, like they should have started. Again, it's easy up here.
The chance of putting the Drury to the line is very, very slim with a minute left.
Right. So up here, it's easy. The game slows down when you're watching a game instead of sitting on the bench. But with about 3 or 4 minutes, that's when you start to go for some steals and you gamble some fouls because you don't mind picking up a couple. So you now would be at 3 or 4 already. But now Drury did a great job responding after the great finish by Ware in the second quarter to cut the lead to 5. Drury went out and just took the game, made it double digits. Ware kept battling back. They had a chance. I don't know if you remember, Gaudreau had a layup that he missed that would have cut it to 7. And instead, Jorge got a layup that made it 11. That 4-point swing Ware has never recovered from.
Yeah, some of these backdoor cuts in the last minute were great passes.
Well, you look at Drury, and their bench is kind of short, but you got to give their bench players credit because these guys work their butts off in practice, and Jack does a great job in preparation, and you can see it down late in the game. They're executing, and Ware has kind of tightened up a little bit now that the double-digit lead has opened up.
Drury ball with 109 left. Knocked out. It's going to be Drury basketball.
12 seconds left. They've wasted 23 seconds. It's not a wasted possession. Even if they don't shoot the ball, they're going to be under a minute when they're done with this possession, or right about a minute.
Mormon gets it back out to Bareilles. And there's one foul.
Yeah, but now you
Way
get the
too
shot
late,
clock reset. So they let 30 seconds run off. And now Drury gets another 35. They're going to foul right away now, but it's going to be a little too late.
As he normally does, Bond will put the ball in play underneath his own hoop.
Yeah, I like to having my leading scorer take the ball underneath the basket because then you can create for other players. And then you can always set some screens to get him back coming in. And on the sideline, he doesn't do it, but on the baseline, he does it all night tonight.
Kirchalana calls another foul. So it's going to be 4. So it would take him one more now. John.
Right. Now that Drury has gotten into 4 fouls, let's see what they set up because they're going to do everything they can to get the ball in Bond's
I'll
hand.
give their coach credit. He's coaching the way he should right to the end. We got a timeout here for Drury with 54.3 on the clock, and the Blue Devils in command at 53-40. Winter again playing Granby on Saturday, February 22nd, and as you said, John, the kids from Granby came up to take a look at this ball game. And
yeah, that's the advantage of the snow day, and Granby had a little better weather probably down their way and got their game in last night. But when you're number 1 seed, I think you've earned that right to get a little preview. With NFHS and YouTube TV, there's no secrets really. You can find film on anybody, but it's so much better old-fashioned. I used to love taking rides and scouting games and watching film. Sometimes you can't get everything you can in person. I would love to go back in a time machine and have to take a ride and scout games and the old-fashioned way. But in the modern world, most games are on TV. This one's on NFHS, I'm sure, right now.
Sure.
And but Granby took the time to travel up, and they know now who they're facing, barring a 54.3-second miracle. And it's going to be a great game because Granby earned the first seed. There's Bond gets the...
And Jorge will walk all the way down, go on the foul line, and shoot 2 shots.
Yep, Jack called timeout, not worrying about the clock. He wanted to set something up for Bond. They used the whole full court, got Bond a great look, and McKeever fouled Drury's best free throw shooter. Granby said they've had enough. They're starting to pack up, and they're going to have to face the Drury Blue Devils for the Western Mass title this year.
And on a neutral site.
Right.
In and out for Jorge.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, I would have bet he knocked them both down, but down up 13, it's not as much pressure. He got a little lax there, and I'm going to bet money on this one. And it rolls in.
50 seconds left.
The weird thing about Western Mass, though, is Ware will get to compete in states now. So in the old days, if you lost in the Western Mass tournament, your season was over. Ware's going to be a good competitive team in their league, in their division, and they get to keep playing. It's not the same, if you lose, you're out in Western Mass.
Right.
So I was impressed with the effort tonight by Ware, but Drury answered the bell.
Guimon can't get it to fall. He was 2 for 2 from the line. He'll get one more. That foul was on Jorge.
Yeah, he's got 4 as well. Drury's happy there's only 45 seconds left.
1 on 2 for Guimon.
Going to be Ware's ball. Connor Hinkle on the floor again. Couldn't save the loose ball. And down 13, they're fighting to the end.
There's a steal by Varelis. James gives it up.
Perales had 2 in-and-out baskets in this half, but he's had a great second half. And that was a great decision. He could have been selfish, try to get 2 points for himself, but the win is more important. He pulled it out, and that was the right decision.
Yeah, I was going to save it till we did the totals at the end, but I'm going to say it right now. James Varelis has not scored in the ball game, but has played an incredible ball game. He's added a tremendous amount of value out there, defensively especially.
Yeah, no, and he's made some great passes. He's had 3 interior passes that led to layups. So good for James to finish out this round of his career. Western Mass going to the finals. And Drury will get a home game or 2 in states. But great game from Varelis tonight.
Bullet misses both. 25 seconds left.
Another rebound from Mormon. He's going to be near 20 rebounds tonight. Perales is going to get fouled, and now he can get his bucket, get a basket, point or 2.
Yeah, he's a good free throw shooter also.
You know what? Being spoiled growing up on watching Larry Bird. Larry Bird had a game where he had 0 points, and he said it was one of the best games of his career. You do a lot more than score in basketball, and Varelis and all the other role players on Drury played their game tonight, and it's got them a trip to the Western Mass Finals. Congratulations to the Drury Blue Devils and Coach Reset. It's going to be a fun, exciting game against Granby, and they're feeling it now. They know they're going, and good for them. Great job tonight by everybody involved.
Absolutely. I ditto, John.
Did Varelis make his first one?
He did.
Yeah, so he's on the board.
Yeah. One out of 2. Long 3 is good. Knocked down by McKeever. As the buzzer goes off here at Drury High School, the Drury Blue Devils, as you said, John, will move on to the Western Mass Class C Finals at a site to be determined on Saturday, the 22nd, in a couple of days, and they're going to be facing the Granby Rams.
Yeah, actually, I think, obviously you got to do what you got to do, but the weather didn't affect Drury this week. And playing tonight and having one day to get ready for Granville is more normal, like you face in the regular season. If you played Tuesday or Wednesday, you got a couple days off, and the Blue Devils seem to get through the game with a lot of smiles on their face, going through the line healthy. No one got injured tonight, and hopefully they can come and play even a better game on Saturday and bring the title home against Granby.
We're going to pause just for a moment, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back with a recap and the scoring totals. Don't go away. Okay, we'll run down the totals, ladies and gentlemen, for Ware. They had 2 young men in double figures, each with 10 points. Brady Guimon and Owen McKeever, each with 10. And Jack Audros held to 7 points tonight. So he had a big night the other night, and Drury kept him in check. Congratulations to Ware High School for the accomplishments they've had, and good luck to them in the D5 tournament. It's a very good coach team and a very skilled bunch of kids. For the Drury Blue Devils, no surprise, they were led by their top 2 scorers, Jorge Bond with 14, first half points and 13 second half points for 27. 12 for Sam Mormon, 10 for Connor Hinkle with a bunch of assists and rebounds, 5 for Sam Bullitt, and the free throw for James Varellis late in the game. But Coach Reset, he went 3 or 4 deep when he had to. Jorge did John everything that he had to. He's the quarterback out there. The ball's pretty safe in his hands. Very, very seldom does he get his pocket picked.
Yeah, no, he's got an even kill out there, well deserved. Like I said, I see him work hard in the offseason. Basketball is his #1 sport, and he proved it again tonight. Every team knows about him. I was worried that Ware would try to shut him down. They put McKeever on him early. Drury ran some nice plays. Bond knocked down some 22, 23-footers. And 14 and 13 is a good split. He didn't look like he worked hard to get 27 points. He just played his game. I thought Connor Hinkle was a key with his hustle and defense. And anytime you can get 10 points from Connor and 12 from Sammy, you're getting 22 points inside and 27 outside. Sammy Bullitt kicked in 5 more, but the key guys were the 3 double-digit guys for Drury. And it's going to set up for a Western Mass title. Any chance you get to play for a Western Mass championship is special. Well earned by the Drury Blue Devils, and hoping they can take it home and bring it back to North Adams on Saturday.
So that'll do it from the Drury Gymnasium, the Bucky Bullet Gym here, and the final score again. The Drury Blue Devils 55 and the Ware Indians 44. For Peter Gentile and John Jacoby, I'm Rick Bua saying thanks so much for joining us, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Good night for now.
Good night. Thanks for having me.